All week, we've watched some of the best athletes in the world compete in Beijing. But this morning, we're meeting three regular guys who've been named Fittest Real Men in America by Outside Magazine. Steve Ure, Tim Hola, and Shad Smith are here, exercising in the background, of course, along with Michael Roberts, the executive editor of Outside Magazine. Good morning to you, Michael.
Good morning.
So, you know what, we're used to seeing big models or big superstars of sports on the covers of magazines,
right,
and in the pages. Why these guys?
Well, you know, Outside Magazine, we're excited about real, authentic athletes. And so that's what we wanted. Guys who have everyday jobs just like the rest of us, but who exercise and train like Olympians.
Now, what was it that took you from 200 people down to your finalists and those that
Right, we had a
magazine?
pool of 200 by the end after starting looking much broader before that. Got to 200, we sat around a table and debated. Mostly it was the guys who inspired us most, the guys with that best balance of a job to holding out a real professional career and a remarkable commitment to fitness and sport. These guys compete at the highest level of their sports.
And what did you find exceptional about this gentleman right here?
Well, you know, this is an endurance mountain biker, Steve Ure, and he goes on rides. You know, this is a 200-mile mountain bike ride races, and he does very, very well.
Now, Steve, you're 40 years old now. How hard is it to keep this regimen up?
It's not hard. When you have a passion, it comes easy.
Now, what do you do? What's your basic routine every day, very quickly?
I will try to work where it doesn't interfere with family or work, or I will try to work out where it doesn't interfere with family and work. So before 7 a.m., after 10 p.m.
So family first priority, exercise second.
Absolutely.
Michael, who's over here?
This is Tim Hola. He's one of the best amateur triathletes in the country.
Now, Tim,
Hey there.
you are also a pharmaceutical rep.
I am, yes.
Now, that's all about being on the road and eating and entertaining and selling. How do you take time to keep the physique, and how do you, in the age of carry-on, make the weight limit on the planes?
I just do my best to schedule out my day one at a time, and I just figure out, you know, what I have to do in the morning.
How many
Get
hours,
up early.
How many hours a day?
Usually between 2 and 3. Up at around 4:30. Get it done by about 6:37.
When do you sleep?
Somewhere around there.
When do you sleep?
Sleep is limited.
Ah.
But I make it work. So
There we go.
yeah, it's
Clearly.
fun.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Who's over here?
This is Shad Smith. He's a Category 1 cyclist. You know, that's the top elite level of amateur cyclist. He rides about 12,000 miles a year.
All right, now 12,000 miles a year. If Shad leased his bike, he'd pay for extra miles. I mean, that's how much you ride. You ride as much as busy people drive every year.
Absolutely.
How do you fit it in?
You know, I work 40 to 50 hours a week, but you know, everyone has a hole in their schedule. And if you don't burn out and take the time to stay fit, you're never going to do it. So,
What do you do for a living?
I work for a pharmaceutical company selling vaccines.
So now, do you actually, instead of taking your company car, just ride around with a big suitcase in
That
your
would be
back?
nice. That would be a beautiful thing. Maybe I can suggest that.
Now, what is it in the final moments that makes fitness so important to you in your everyday life?
Yeah, overall health. And I've just noticed that I've always had more energy when staying fit, and you know, just being healthy and, you know, trying to spread the word to everyone else as well.
Well, keep it up. Hopefully these guys are inspirations to you. Steve Ure, Tim Hola, and of course, Shad Smith and Michael Roberts, thank you so much for being with us. I'll tell you, that's something else.